If you don't feed your wolves, they gon' put you on the menu. That's why I be with family and some boys that I've been to. If money determine loyalty, and I'll go against you. Facts. Rule number 1, never count your homie pockets thinking you deserve it. Rule number 2, never trust her for some purses. Rule number 3, say you send that money, you better stop splurging. Cause when it's all said and done, and you back at the bottom, they gon' treat you like you worthless. Respect the game, the fame. We millionaires, you watching Lil Chain. Disappeared quick as Lil Zane. You feeling yourself, I know you got a little lane. Just hold your composure, I seen it happen over and over. That couple 100,000 holding you over. That ain't real money, that's bill money, Bob.
Up next, for Miami, playing at a high level deep into the season, and they're hungry to keep it going tonight. Up next on 2K Sports. Welcome to another Groundhog Day NBA game. Shadows or not, it's time to get it going. I'm Brian Anderson, here with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And with us on the sidelines, we've got Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for Washington. Davis out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Ewing in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for Miami, they've got Nikola Jokic. And it's Hardaway in at the point. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
And it's Washington with the ball. Now here's Davis. Ewing passes to McHale. Outside Davis. Up and over Hardaway. Davis. That's good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Marley. Jokic with it. Here's Marley. Booker defending. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Pippen. It's rebounded by Washington. Outside Davis. Pass to Durant. Here's Ewing. Over Jokic. Rebounded by Pippen. And just over a minute played here to start the game. Marley passes to Hardaway. Down low. Jokic. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Too big, too strong. Jokic gets what he wants.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line, Nikola Jokic. 1.
Free throw drops for Jokic.
Well, you know, a great thing about Jokic is the cohesion he brings to the team. His ball movement and teamwork are contagious.
Now here's Booker. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. That's tipped. Pass to Marley. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
Inside, fades and shoots. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Booker.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back three.
Count it. Good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Back to Davis. And the three-pointer goes. Davis has got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Hardaway. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this way.
Now here's Davis. 5 points in the game. Left side Booker. And it's off the back of the rim. No good for Miami. They've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Washington. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Atlanta.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
Here's Hardaway. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Miami shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Penny Hardaway.
Two shots. Last on the first.
The first free throw is good. Hardaway hits them both. And Washington with possession, trailing by 2.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
So it's Miami now, following the score by Washington. Pass to Marley. Shoots. Again, the Heat misses.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Davis misses. Here's Marley. Still no points. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far. Now a timeout called by Washington. And, Coach, about halfway through the season now, players starting to feel the wear and tear, it would seem.
Yeah, but, Brian, I think it's even more mental than physical. It's the preparing for games every night, competing against the best players in the world. It takes a toll on everybody, players, coaches. You just got to bring great energy and enthusiasm every night.
And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Nikola Jokic.
Unfortunately, we've seen his ability as a rebounder take a back seat these past few seasons. And I'd like to see him refocus on that element of his game. You can never have enough rebounds, in my opinion.
Finished off the break. Hardaway's got 10 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Outside Durant. From the arc. Sinks it from distance. 1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Pippen, guarded by Durant. Pippen, pass to Martin. And here's Hardaway. Shoots over Davis. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. 12 points for him.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Pippen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Switch.
Pass to Marley. Now Martin. Puts one up from 19. And it's Ewing with a rebound.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And they take the lead.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Over to the wing. Here's Pippen. Pure from three-point range. And the Heat lead by 2. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Davis can't hit. Outside Hardaway. No good. Would have counted had it gone. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Miami out in front. They're up by 2. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Heat shooting efficiently, 50% so far. And so in the game for Washington. Devin Booker out there with Davis. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Ewing in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Chenier knocks it down from distance. Chenier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc. That's just poor defense there. You can't give up these kind of looks from the mid-range.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. Oh, Jokic getting it done inside.
Well, in a league of huge guys, Jokic's size stands out. He is a problem.
Now here's Durant for 3. Rebound Miami. Harden's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Jokic, no good. And so Davis will bring it up for Washington. It's a 5-point game, and after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
Oh, power it down, Devin.
Here's Chenier. Booker defending. Lets it fly. Hardaway, no good.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Durant, the pass to Booker. Davis with it. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over.
Your Heat Youth Dance Team.
Well, it's one thing to push the ball. It's another to take it away. Here are the steals leaders at the point guard position over the last 10 games. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Davis against Hardaway. Pass to Jokic. There's the block, and they get it back. Davis down low, defended by Hardaway. Durant's shot is off. The Heat with the lead. Outside Hardaway. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Davis, the pass to Booker. Back to Davis. Here's Ewing. 14 points his last outing. Just 5 to shoot. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's Hardaway. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And the basket by Pippen.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Washington's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Davis, the pass to McHale. Here's Durant. Here's the three. And again, it's Washington with a three.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Pass to Pippen. Shoots over Durant. And again, it's Miami converting.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
Here's Davis. Offensive rebound.
Man, the defender really went after him.
First personal foul.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Miami.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And Washington making a change here. Rivers is checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they had a good game plan, executed it well, and they didn't let the crowd affect them.
Now Hardaway, 17 points for him last game against Sacramento.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Hardaway, no good. And so Durant will bring it up for Washington. Pass to Barnett. Here's Rivers. Outside Durant. Here's Ewing. He's guarded by Sabonis. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. 1:07 left to play in the first half of basketball. Washington's gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Rivers, the pass to Durant. Barnett. Great positioning on the putback. And now a three-point Washington lead.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Pass to Jones. Here's Marley. Shot clock at 5. The ball's knocked loose. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Goes to the away team. Checking in for the away team, Bill Laimbeer.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Barnett. Rebounded by Jones. Pass to Marley. Here's Pippen. And here's Sabonis. Guarded by Durant. Sabonis, the pass to Pippen. There's the triple. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Washington up 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. In many ways it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor, we gotta make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for Washington, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They put a big effort in the rebounding battle, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle you love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Their inside attack has been overwhelming. Hard to beat someone when they're living at the rim. These guys are imposing their will physically. Hey, you got to keep pounding them.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Heat trail by 3. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Hardaway in at the point. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now. And it's Washington with the ball. Outside Davis. On the wing, Durant. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 5 assists tonight.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
Marley passes to Pippen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Pippen's got 12.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
You see the level of confidence Booker possesses. Outstanding off the catch.
Pippen, pass to Martin. It's rebounded by Washington. Ewing's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Back to Booker. The outside leaner. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Hardaway against Davis. Goes up from the top of the key, and he hits the jumper. Pippen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
To the paint. Here's Ewing. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Hardaway, the pass to Marley. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Davis. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And now a 5-point Washington lead.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Hardaway, and the shot's good. Hardaway's got 20 points.
Well, not really much you could do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
Pass to Booker. And here's Durant. Here's Ewing. He's got 6. Here's Davis. And it's blocked by Martin. Now Jokic. Tries a 10-footer. And there's another one for the Heat.
Well, this is the touch Jokic possesses. He can attack successfully from anywhere.
Now a timeout called by Washington. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Johnson, he's checked in for Washington. Now a chance to break down how the starters and reserves have contributed in the scoring department tonight for Washington. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Booker. Here's Ewing, covered by Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he drops the first. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Pippen, pass to Hardaway. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
And I like how Booker is selective taking threes. Makes it count when he does take one.
For 3, Hardaway. It's rebounded by Washington.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Right side Johnson. Davis, the pass to Booker. Durant with it. Back to Davis. Wing shot on the way, and it's good. Off the back rim and in. And it's a 5-point Washington lead.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
Here's Elliott. Booker defending and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's Washington with the ball. Washington leading by 5. Outside Davis. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Davis. Booker's got 8 here in this quarter.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Pass to Pippen. 46 seconds left in the third. Great look there, but off target to the middle. Rebounded by Pippen. Heat trail by 5. Inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And Washington making a change here.
Now at the line, Nikola Jokic.
What's up?
1.
The free throw drops for Jokic. 29 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Davis. 16 points for him. Johnson for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Pass to Elliott. Over Booker. Good! Without a second to spare.
Oh, you gotta have some real nerve to hit that shot.
What poise, what focus. That's an impressive shot.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's Washington up 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great passer.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so in the game for Washington, they've got Devin Booker, and it's Rivers in at the one. Pass to McHale. 6 to shoot. Back to Booker. Look at Booker elevate.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And, guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Heat trail by 3. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. That ties it up.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Here's Rivers. McHale, pass to Booker. Fires it. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Booker's got 12 points here in the second half.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Here's Chenier, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Personal foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
First free throw is good, and Washington making a change here. Durant's checked in. Good on both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Here's Rivers. Pass to McHale. Top of the key, and Durant gets it to go.
Watch how Durant disrupts the defense with the pick and roll, creating an opening for himself.
Down low. Barnett with a rebound.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Marley, guarded by Durant. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Washington. McHale's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Durant, no good. Heat trail by 4. To the inside, Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
Yeah, he's not exactly a highlight reel dunker, but you love to see Jokic throw it down.
Here's Rivers. Good on the 13-footer.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Pass to Jokic. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
Here's Barnett. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Heat have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Outside Hardaway. Again, the Heat score.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Here come the Heat dancers, everybody. Let's get loud.
Now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Pippen, he's checked in for Miami. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he ripped into their perimeter game and their energy level, saying to his guys, you're just running through the motions out there. There's no hustle or desire to chase them off the three-point line or to try to get open looks from deep on the other end. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. The deep three from Durant. Washington again can't hit.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Here's Pippen, and Miami again with the bucket.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
Outside Durant. Here's Ewing, covered by Jokic. Good.
Patrick Ewing.
Miami has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Hardaway, the pass to Marley. Now here's Martin. And it's Ewing with a rebound. Ewing's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. McHale, pass to Davis. Good D by Hardaway.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Yeah, that's the kind of aggressive defense you always want to see on the interior.
Here's Jokic. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Well, the mid-range has been open for them, so you've got to take what the defense gives, and that's been a great attack in this situation.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
Yeah, he's a guy you want at the line, and clearly not affected by the moment.
Washington trails by 4. Outside Davis. Here's Ewing. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Timeout called, the Heat. They're up by 2. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter.
We want to see you get wild. We've got t-shirts.
.03 left in the final quarter. Hardaway on the wing. Here's Chenier. Fires top of the key, and it's Ewing with a rebound. Pass to Durant. Hardaway against Davis. For 3, Durant. And nails the tray.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Here's Chenier. Oh, Bucker with a block. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Washington. And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Baron Davis.
2. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Tricky situation here. They need some kind of bucket to stay alive.
Yeah, the clock is their enemy, and they know it. We'll see if they go for the tie or try and get a quick one.
Pippen, the pass to Chenier. Shoots over Booker. Cash! And that one brings them within one. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Third team foul. Shooting for the away team, Baron Davis. 2.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an open.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
First personal foul. Team foul number 4. Shooting for the away team, Baron Davis. 2.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
No doubt, that just about seals it.
So it's Washington picking up the win.
That's
Just
the
a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
Thank you for
When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long, everyone.
Get the out my way. 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 Move.